A lot of young writers, they don't have a lot of inspiration or people telling them that the writing is good. My name is Oswin, and I'm a sophomore in high school. I'm 14 years old, and I am a writer. If you're about my age and you're wanting to become an author, most likely you've got pretty much no friends that write or read just like me. Really, I don't have anybody to give my writing to, and not be afraid that they'll take it, or afraid that when they say that it's good, it's just because they're family or friends. If I give my writing to one of my friends or a family member and they say it's good, and I think that they're just saying that to make me feel better because they're family or friends or whatever. When you're my age, you don't really have anybody to give your writing to and not be afraid that their view of it is because of their relationship to you. You're just saying that because you're my friend and you want me to feel better. A few days ago, I wrote a sort of one-shot and I gave it to my English teacher. It was about 600 and something words, I believe. And he runs this school literary magazine, and so I am submitting it to that, and hopefully I should be getting it back within a few weeks, seeing if it's accepted. It's going to be voted upon by my teacher and about 15 or 20 students that are in the club that puts together the magazine. I know that'll be one of the things that will actually kind of inspire me to keep on writing if I make it in. Another thing that young writers like me do is we put our stuff online and let people judge it from that. Right now on Wattpad, I posted, I believe, around 10 fan fictions. My highest one is a Sherlock and Molly fanfiction thing, which if you don't want Sherlock, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But basically it's the shipping for Sherlock and the character named Molly Hooper. Right now it's got over 110,000 reads, and in total with all my stories I've got over 3,000 votes, and I've got over 300 followers. Pretty much every day I get comments on those of people telling me, when are you going to update? I love this. This is the first fanfiction I've read and I love it. I am a John Locke shipper and you've somehow made me able to ship Shirley, and stuff like that. It makes me feel inspired. It makes me keep writing. But not every teenager has that. I don't really know where I'm trying to go with this. I'm just kind of ranting to a camera. Basically, I guess what I'm trying to say is don't give up. If you're my age and you're writing, don't give up. If you are able to put your stuff online, don't put a lot of it online and put it on a website like Wattpad, because people can't copy and paste on that website, which is the reason that I use it. Let people read it, give you feedback. If they're being sort of rude with their feedback, then don't take it badly. Just use it as a way to make your stuff better. Believe it or not, writing my fanfictions have actually improved my writing a lot. If you look at The Woman Who Counted, which is my most read, most popular one, and it's also, don't mean to brag or anything, but it's the most read Shirley fanfiction on Wattpad. But like with that one, if you compare the first chapter, like this is actually the first fanfiction I've ever written, if you compare the first chapter to the last chapter that I wrote, there is a huge difference between my writing. How my writing style has changed, how my grammar and spelling and everything has improved. I'm not saying the first chapter was like, oh my god, commas where they're not needed and periods left out, Margot capitalization. I'm not saying that, but you know, it was not good, and I actually refused to change anything in the first chapter because it is my first chapter. It's the first chapter of anything that I've actually kept, and even though it's not that good, which actually somehow people like it, I don't understand how, but some people actually like it, and I'm not going to change it because that's the first chapter I've written, that's the first chapter I've ever published of anything. Even if I don't like it, I don't want to change it, especially because I want to be able to look back on that and look back at what I write now and see how much I've improved. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea where I'm going with this. I guess I'm just ranting to the camera. Along with my mini fanfictions that I'm writing, I'm also working on my first novel, which is in an apocalyptic setting. I don't really want to go much into the details or anything of it, because I am hoping to publish it within the next year or two. I know that I probably won't be able to actually get it published by a publisher, but I want to at least self-publish it. Also, when you're my age, you know that if you try to publish a novel, then you're probably not going to be able to do it professionally, and you think, well, what's the point? Right now, I plan on self-publishing, and maybe my next novel, when I'm a bit older, I'll be able to actually get it published professionally. That would actually be quite nice. But basically what I'm trying to say is don't give up. Keep writing. If you get negative reviews or positive reviews, use all of that to shape your writing and use all of it to fix mistakes. If you have an idea for something, write it down. Actually got like this sort of idea wall thing. I've gotten index cards, and if I get an idea, I write them on the index cards and I put it on my wall so I don't forget them. Okay, so I guess that's it for me. My name is Oswin, and I'll see you next week, maybe in a few days. I don't know. School and band and all that is kind of getting in the way of me doing extra stuff, including writing and making these videos. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Like if you want more writing rants. You probably don't, but you know, if you do, like this video and I'll try to make more in the future. Okay, well, my name is Oswin, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!